Hey guys, my name is Joe, this is my mukbang, and you're watching Jamily TV. If this is your first time here with us, please consider hitting that subscribe button down that way. Hit the bell so that you know when we upload videos so that you can check them all out. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back to watch some more. We really appreciate it. So as you can tell, the mukbang today is a bunch of deep fried food. Somebody told me that they serve really good fish and chips at this place, so I decided to check it out. This place is called Raynim's or Raynim's. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't get the history lesson on it, but it's in Lotopa or Lepea. I can't really tell. It's like right there on the border of those two villages. Anyway, it looks really good. So what I got was fish and chips, which is this fish and chips is $8. I ate half the fries over here because I saw that they put ketchup on it. And I didn't want the fries to get all soggy and stuff. Then we have chicken and chips, and we have sausage and chips. Plus a little surprise here, a couple desserts, some Vaiti Polo, some aloha drinks, like this one. Yeah, let's get into it. What I came here for is the fish and chips, so that's what we're gonna start with. I bought this tartar sauce a long time ago and I forgot about it. But while I was getting all my utensils and everything ready, I found it in the cabinet. I was like, oh, I should eat that. But then I looked at the expiration date. It's good, November 2018. But it just says Best Buy. It doesn't say you're gonna die if you eat it after that. They look good. Only a year and a half old. It's all good. All right. It doesn't look as nice as it probably used to, but I mean, it looks like it tastes good. Plenty of preservatives in there, I'm sure. All right, first bite. Here you go. Nice flaky breading it appears to be. Wow, that's really nice. Let me try it without the expired sauce. Yeah. Okay, man. I am so happy. They did a good job. So this was 8 tala and comes with 5 pieces of fish. Oh, dang it. Too much. Oh well. Comes with 5 pieces of fish. That's nice. Yep. It's boneless. Really happy about that. So for this mukbang, I asked you guys on Instagram, which if you don't follow us on Instagram, you should probably start following us on Instagram. And the reason is because if you really enjoy Jamily TV, that's where we put like daily stories. We try and post a photo every day or every other day, something like that. We've been really bad lately just because we've just been so busy with iBuyPacific.com and then with Samoa Tourism. If you guys saw the Instagram account, you would see that we're filming something for Samoa Tourism right now. But yeah, all kinds of things going on, leaving me less time to post a photo on Instagram. But anyway, that's where you'll get the most content between YouTube and Instagram. So join us on Instagram over there. Man, this fish, I am so happy about this fish right now. One of my friends told me that they're always busy over there. So I went over there. You know, you guys might think that that's too much breading, but it actually isn't. It's just, it's a really nice light breading with a little bit of pepper and salt, and man, they just nailed it. Anyway, so what I did on Instagram was ask you guys to ask me some questions so I could reply. So here it goes. Number 1 question from Beffy225. She asked, what was the hardest adjustment for all of you moving to Samoa? I think the hardest adjustment for all of us moving to Samoa was wondering how we would be accepted. And the reason is because I left Pungo when I was 5 years old, moved to Florida, which is the southeast of the United States. And I lived there until I was 11 years old, then moved up to Minnesota and stayed there basically all the way through high school, and then traveled around after high school and through college and whatnot. Being in Florida and being in Minnesota just didn't give me very much time to kind of get to know any kind of Samoan culture or Polynesian culture. But when I went to BYU, Hawaii, which is where Alisha and I met, I wasn't really accepted by the Samoans that were there. Looking back on it, it wasn't their fault. It was my fault, you know, for maybe not reaching out as much as I should have, you know, joining some Samoan clubs and stuff, but it just felt so weird and I didn't feel authentic because I was coming from a place where I didn't know Samoan anymore. You know, I lost it when we moved to the States. And so that was really a difficult thing for me to be there, hoping to connect with the Samoan culture and then not really being able to do that. So I was worried about what would happen when we came here. Like, would we experience the same sort of disconnect? And honestly, I don't feel like we have. Everyone here has been so accepting of us, you know, in our church, in our everyday activities, most especially all of you guys, just like really thankful for what we're doing and so completely supportive of what we're doing. It's been an incredible transition for us. But that was what I was really worried about. Lipo Smooth, that's with a V, asks, you guys having any more kids? We are not going to be having any more, we don't plan on having any more biological kids. Up in the air if we're going to adopt a kid. Obviously, it'd be kind of cool to add a boy to the mix, but, you know, I'm getting kind of old. Zara's getting ready to leave the house pretty soon. Maybe she can just bring me a son-in-law, and that'll satiate that want for a boy. Samo Mexi 44 says, just wanted to say you guys are the best. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Samo Mexi 44. You're the man. We've exchanged a lot of messages back and forth. You're the man. Thanks. Chazzy Lester, I may have missed it, but why did your mom go back to America? Love your videos. Okay, so the reason why my mom went back to America, she actually left in January of 2019. It's already been a year and a half since my mom left. Crazy. But the reason why my mom left is because my sisters were both going to have babies. So my mom went to go help them out. She came back here last summer for the Pacific Games. We had a really great time. Then she went back home again. And she was planning on coming back out here in October. But doesn't look like that's going to happen anymore with the COVID lockdowns and stuff. Hopefully she can come back soon. That'd be awesome. She does want to come back, but not exactly sure with the lockdown situation. Essie Sinclair says, what made you move to Samoa? Okay, so there were a couple things that made me move to Samoa. Number one, change in business. Alisha and I owned a business. It just became time for us to sell the business because it was undergoing some difficult times. And then we got the opportunity to just kind of reset and do what we wanted to do. And so we were just thinking and praying and, you know, what's this next thing that we're going to do? I don't remember who said it first. Alisha and I just kind of decided, like, maybe Samoa is the next thing for us. And honestly, we didn't really know what we were going to do when we got here. We're like, okay, well, that sounds awesome, but what are we going to actually do when we get to Samoa? And then we started thinking about, well, we'll be there for a year and a half, and then we will just document everything that we can, and it's for the kids so that they can remember, like, this experience, because that was the thing that I kind of felt like I missed out a lot on when I was in Punga was I think I have like a handful of pictures, and it's just not enough to create memories or to jog my memory from that time. And so we wanted to document it for them. And then once we got to Samoa, it's like, oh, there could be a bigger responsibility here for us. So that's why we decided to move to Samoa. Robbie P. Iputao, how long are you planning on living in Samoa before moving back to the United States? You know, maybe I should keep on eating while I'm talking, huh? All right, so legit, this fish and chips is really delish. Fish is delish. We were planning on living here a year and a half, but that kind of went out the window a little bit. And the reason is because Zara advanced in school. She got to skip basically like a year and a half of school when we moved to Samoa because she was already advanced in America, and America's school systems are better than Samoa's school systems. She just turned 16 and she's graduating this year. So she'll be class of 2020 instead of class of 2022 like she was supposed to be if we were back in the States. Man, kind of blows our minds still. Vaiti Polo. So how long do we actually plan on staying here in Samoa? We were planning on staying at least until Zara's done with school, which is the end of this year, 2020. Then we decided to change our plans. We're planning on staying until at least the summer of 2021, but that could change too. We might be extending beyond that. Things are changing in the United States, both as you guys all know, things are a little crazy in the United States with coronavirus and the race riots. Not only that, just our family situations are changing. For instance, my sister's getting ready to move out of Texas and getting ready to move back to Hawaii. Dumb decision. But she's been in Texas for like 5 years now or something, and maybe it's time for her to go back and share her kids' lives with her mother and father-in-law who are in Hawaii still. So dumb decision, but yeah, whatever, I get it. Okay, Nacho685 says that he's returning to Samoa once the borders open, and what are we eating? I think what we're going to do is we're going to eat steaks, and I'm going to make them for you. And then you're going to make me a hamburger, and we're going to plow it together. Danny Tangaloa says, so did Samoa Tourism contact you yet? And yes, that is true. They did contact us, and we filmed an episode for them on Thursday last week, and then we didn't get to finish it, so that we had to continue it on Saturday. The team who filmed it, they're called Vanu Studios. They're awesome. I really love their work and their vibe, what they're trying to do, their beliefs, everything about them. I really get behind, so if you guys can follow them, here's their Instagram account. Top-notch guys. When you guys come to Samoa, if you need any kind of videography work or any kind of wedding photography or anything like that, these guys can do it. There's several people who do a good job, but I'm going to highlight these guys right now because I was really impressed with their work for Samoa Tourism. It was awesome. Boredom 111. Speaking of that, you guys are probably bored of me just sitting here, so here's my sausage and chips. So it's really just a hot dog. I thought that it was like a local sausage or something, but it's really just a hot dog. I don't like Whatties, so I'm using some Heinz on top of my tartar sauce. Yeah, just a hot dog. $5 off, and comes with 1, 2, man, comes with 3 hot dogs that are deep fried with a pile of fries. You guys see how big this fry thing is. That seems like a fair deal, especially for the kids. Fish and chips for the adults, hot dogs and fries for the kids. Back to the questions, sorry. Boredom 111 asks, what do you think of the new bills the Samoan government is trying to pass, and also the protests in Samoa? So what they're talking about is there's 3 bills to change how the land and titles court system works in Samoa. Samoa Law Society says not good. The old Attorney General says not good. What they're trying to do is they're trying to move the court system out of the Supreme Court and into its own court. As someone who doesn't have any land in Samoa right now, and as someone who doesn't have a title in Samoa right now, and as someone from the outside, it looks like it's a good idea. But I think the problem is that it can't then be reviewed by the Supreme Court. I think that's maybe the sticking point. You know, I look at the people that I trust. I trust Brenda Latu, who is the former Attorney General of Samoa, and I trust Tui Atua, the former head of state of Samoa. And both of those people, as well as the Samoa Law Society, as well as international lawyers, you know, they're all saying this is not good. So I defer to them. If I was voting for or against implementing these new measures that have been put up for vote, I would vote no, not okay. Nina Lemalu asks, have you driven throughout all of Samoa? So that's a really tough question. I feel like I've driven more of Samoa than probably 95% of all Samoans, or maybe even 99% of all Samoans, especially here on Upolu, and that's because of iBuy Pacific. I've delivered orders all around all of Samoa. Plus, we've driven all the way around, not in one time, but in different trips. We've driven around the entire island. You guys know we take side trips up the mountain and through the woods and just kind of find out where we end up, and sometimes we get stuck on a mountain. We're going down the wrong road to the beach. So, yes, we've driven all over Samoa, but have we been on every road in Samoa? Obviously not, but we're a well Samoan traveled family. Nina Lemalu also asks, will your eldest daughter attend uni here in Samoa? Probably not. Most likely she's going to be going to BYU Hawaii. That's what she wants to do. That's where Alisha and I met. That's most likely what's going to happen. There's like 4 more questions. Rosie ZZZ second asks, have you ever been to Falilupo? That's my village. Hee hee. Yes, we have been to Falilupo and we love it over there. We haven't been to the Rocks area yet, the Rock Garden or something like that. We need to go there next time we go. The Canopy Walk does need some work. I mean, you should go. Definitely should go. It's one of the highlights of your trip if you get to go to the Canopy Walk. But be aware, in America, the Canopy Walk would be shut down because there's a lot of danger there. But it's exhilarating and it's amazing. The only place in Samoa you're going to get an experience like that. So 100% go to the Canopy Walk. She also asked, do you plan on extending your stay? P.S. I love you guys. Oh, yep. So we're extending our stay. We were supposed to be here a year and a half. We're extending it at least to 2.5 years, and maybe longer depending on what's happening in America with the country as a whole, and then also, you know, for us and our individual families. Designs by Emmy, she asked the same thing. Do you guys ever have plans moving back to the U.S. or taking things as they come? You know, that's kind of the way we are. We kind of take things as they come. And then finally, Mariah WDS asks, can we get another / longer American Samoa video? You know, we would love to do another American Samoa video. We are hoping that we can get over there, but it's not looking good right now because the lockdown continues. And it's the dumbest thing, man. Alicia's going to edit this out, I know it, but I'll say it just in case she doesn't. It's the dumbest thing because American Samoa, no coronavirus. Samoa, no coronavirus. So why aren't we like doing some tourism back and forth between the two of us? Like, not only do we not have it, but nobody in any of our islands has ever had it. So like, it just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. It makes no sense. I get being close to the rest of the world. Yeah, I get it. But like, between the two of us, we've never had any. So like, why aren't we open? All right, so there's a lot of fries going on here, and this chicken and chips, just so you guys know, it's a drumstick with some fries. Not my favorite, so we'll save that. I'll give that to somebody who really wants it. Lots of fries for the kids, but I have some desserts, so hold on. Don't hit end yet. Just wait for the desserts, because I think you guys will like these desserts, and I got a couple more things to say. But before we get to the dessert, here's the real dessert. Yep, spicy Oka. So I've never had spicy oka from this place before. Here's the Instagram video that I did for it so you guys can see, you know, the place that I'm talking about. I've heard from multiple people that this place is a good place to get some fish and chips. And so we're over here at Raynham's fast food takeaway for some awesome fish and chips. You know, first off, nice chunks. The sauce looks nice and rich, looks pretty thick. Also has maybe some Samoan chili in there, some cucumbers, maybe some onions. Smells perfect. I don't know if I told you this, but my auntie, she makes the best oka and palusami on the island. It's just so delicious. She wasn't able to make it for us this week, so instead, that's why I went to this place over here so that they could make me some oka. And boy, not disappointed at all. My auntie would be very proud of this. The fish. Here, take a look. See, the fish is like, it's a white fish, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. Maybe it's tuna, I can't really tell, but man. This oka was 6 tala, which is a fantastic price for oka. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about 4 ways that you can help Jamily TV. And the first 2 ways are completely free and easy for you to do. Number 1 is just watch the video, and then like that little thumb that's over there, just like hit it. And then also part of that is just leave a comment, even if you just like leave a shaka or leave a little heart. Is that a heart? Kind of is a heart. Except my face is in the way. Can you tell? About there. There, that's a little bit better. Samoan heart with green in the background, huh? Anyway, leave some sort of, just a comment. YouTube likes that stuff. And so do we. The second thing you can do is to share it with your family and friends. It's a little bit more effort, but hit that share button and then forward it to some of your family and friends who might not know about Jamily TV, so they can learn about Samoa too. Thirdly, this is the one that costs money, from $2 a month and up. The largest tier is $1,000 a month. So yes, I know, ridiculously crazy, but what it does is it gives you guys some really awesome benefits. But what Patreon does, if you join, you get shout outs from us, discounts on some merch, photos and souvenirs and stuff from Samoa. And then at that top tier, we take you and your family around on a tour. If you support us for 12 months, which I get it, it's a massive undertaking, but if you support us for 12 months, we rent like a bus and take you and your family of like 24 or something, and our family, we take you guys out to our favorite restaurant for breakfast. We take you guys all around the island. We have lunch together. We take you around the rest of the island. We drop you guys off at your hotel. All y'all get ready, and then we take you to one of our favorite restaurants for dinner, or maybe even I cook you guys the best steaks that you guys have ever had. And in helping Jamily TV through your Patreon sponsorship, you're not only helping us, but you're helping us to tell more people about Samoa. And the reason is because once we get to 150 patrons on Patreon, we're going to be able to hire an editor, and that editor is going to help us to be able to pull some more of these videos out for you. Like I said, in past videos, we're trying to do 4 a week. Right now, we're only hitting like 2 or 3 a week. It just takes a lot, as you guys can tell, with the high quality videos that we like to put out. I mean, the goal is not just to entertain you guys. That is a big goal, but the bigger goal is to have people come to Samoa and to help the people of Samoa. You know, as we get more tourists, more US dollars, more Australian dollars, more New Zealand dollars come into Samoa, and that allows Samoans to live a little bit better lives. And that's our number 1 goal, and so that's why we put so much effort into making these videos like really cinematic, as much as we can make a vlog cinematic with sweeping drone shots and just making the colors pop and just showing you guys like all the good hotels to stay at here and all the good restaurants to eat at. We want those things are like our infrastructure. We're building the electronic road, if you will, that'll allow everyone else that's outside to be able to see what it is inside so that they can come and enjoy those things for themselves. The 4th way that you guys can help people of Samoa is you can help the local families, just some random local family. If you like Jamily TV, you're not really aware of your family here in Samoa, or you just want to help some random family, this is what you do. You go to ibuypacific.com right here. It's the company that I run along with some other people, and you can buy anything you want on there. When you go through the website, just mark as pickup and put the name of the receiver as Jamily TV. What that will do is that'll let me know you're not trying to send it to anybody specific. And let's say you spend like 20 tala on something that you want. That's awesome. Buy anything you want on iBuyPacific.com, whether it's 20 tala or 1,000 tala, and we'll set it aside for some needy families in Samoa. And we'll just, as it gets to 250 bucks, then we'll take it and we'll deliver it to somebody. We'll just let it grow again. Once it gets to 250 bucks, we'll take it and we'll deliver it somewhere. And we'll document it so that you guys can see that it's been happening. We'll document it on Instagram, so follow us over there. It wouldn't be right if we didn't shout out our patrons after telling everybody how awesome it is to become a patron on Patreon. Thank you so much to Angalele Tausonga, Chris Nuusila, Jubes and Chris Suifili, Tara Sanga, Shawa, Big Papa, Ross Kirkpatrick, Rose, Margaret Matafeo, Poau and Lili Itasi Nove, Johnny Samoa, who is like my actual mother gave birth to brother. Thank you, Johnny. Really appreciate the support. Muilicious Muis, thank you guys. We still haven't seen your package. We know that you guys sent it to the P.O. box and we're still waiting for it. I'll go down and check on it again today. Taolangi, Maritiana, Eti, thank you so much. Lale and Talafulu, we really couldn't do, you guys are amazing. We thank you so very much for all of your support. Man, just kind of blows our mind, and we're so, we humbly appreciate and give thanks to you for your support. Mata Fa'amoana, thank you so much for supporting us. You just came through on Saturday, so welcome to the Patreon family. And finally, the OG of the Patreon family, Lee and Val. Thank you guys so much for your support. Okay, Tau So'o, right? That's how I say it, right? This has been awesome. I'm sorry, it's probably really long. I'm just gonna take a couple bites of this cake because they actually, I think they made it at Ray Nim's. Okay, first off, nice and moist. I wish there was a little bit more frosting on the cake. Pretty thin layer there. This piece of cake though is only 4 tala, so decent value. Ooh, that was an eggshell. At least you know it's fresh, right? Only one little one. All right. One more bite of this so I can tell you guys what I really think without the eggshell. It doesn't just look moist, it is really moist. Yeah, that cake is 4 tala. It's a solid cake for 4 tala. If I like chocolate cake, that's good. Oh, shout out to Puima. I don't know if you're watching this, but Puima is a great friend. She works at SAB during the day, and then she also works here at night. So shout out to you, Tene Malosie, which means like strong woman, because she works full-time as a cashier during the day, and then she goes over here and works at night making fish and chips and manning their family store. Big ups to you, sister. Okay, so they called this a fruit pie. It looks like it's some sort of pineapple pie, I think, with a crust and then some custard on top. The pineapple is nice. Man, that's a flaky crust too. Yeah, all right. This is 5 tala. Peanuts on top. You can see how crumbly the crust is. This is delicious. All right. Sorry. I've been talking too much. I've had ketchup on my shirt this whole time and none of y'all said nothing? The heck? All kinds of ketchup. Cover that up so you can't see it with my clear plastic. Only also fa.